Al Shalamti. Again, I say Al Shalamti. Tanastalin. Salam. Assalamu alaikum. Shalom. Hotep. Hotep, my brothers and sisters. This is yours truly, Dr. Yates, the inventor of Graspmatyx.com. Graspmatyx.com. This program is designed to help teachers, Mu'afas. Mu'afas means mothers and fathers. Mu'afa, mother and father. Mu'afas, mothers and fathers. Students, remember in school, they're called students. They're not called kids. That is a disrespect. That is condescending. When you call in the students kids, kids are baby goats. Why you want to disrespect the children? Why you want to disrespect the students by calling them something that they're not? You do not call the female teachers in the school bitches. You don't say that. You don't call the principal and the male teachers dogs. Hey, what's up, dogs? You don't do that, do you? You don't call the female teachers and bitches in school. Hey, Miss Bitch, how you doing? You don't do that. So why you teachers are calling these blessed, studious young minds, that's why they call students, studious young minds, kids, the offspring of a goat. IKNOW, Ikenau, the origin of white Caucasian, primarily Caucasian people in America and England. England never used to do that before. I remember the English people used to always call the young ones children. But they want to follow the Americans now, these Caucasian people in England and even around the world, being caught up with Hollywood and a lot of television shows and CNN and Fox and these networks, always portraying the offspring of a woman and a man as baby goat kids. I did some studies on that, why they prefer, listen to this carefully, to call the students kids, to prefer to call the children at home kids, instead at home young adults, children, youths, these are other words they can use as best, right? Students. These are the words, best title for them, but all of a sudden, they take away all those positive titles and give these students and children the dispositive title as what? My gosh, kids. That's sad. That's very sad. So, Dr. Yates is here to share with you the composition of these numbers based on the 4 inscriptional symbols that are used, that are known to be the ingredients of the formation of numerical symbols and alphabetical letters, numbers, and letters. Much more you will hear from Dr. Yates here as you write to me and you send your answers concerning, not concerning, business aid, in the interest of how these symbols should be put in this right text and not context. The way this is given to us like this, it is not healthy based on the 4 inscriptional symbols that are used for the composition of letters and numbers. So you join me here, all right, on this day. Now, we are the dark people. Those who are of my complexion, or even a little lighter brown than me, or even darker, are known to be dark people, right? Or people of hue, H-U, which originally spelled H-U-E. Hue, meaning colored, right? We have a color folk. Color folks are the dark people. So here we are. We are going to take a look at, let's see. All right, let's try this. Looking for my favorite marker. All right, I'll try this one. Okay, here we are. The first ingredient symbol, for those people who've written to me, thanks to those who have written to Dr. Yates, and I will in a special program, announce your names and the prizes and the gifts that you've gotten for answering the question correctly. The first 9 people that emailed me, remember I mentioned that? And told me what would be the first inscriptional ingredients. All right. Thank you for writing. Thank you for participating in this learning exercise. And I will reward you accordingly. All right? Good. So here we are. Also, I'll mention the states and the school they attend. The first inscriptional symbol of writing anything is when you take your pen and put it down. First thing you make is what? A dot. Okay? Second thing you make is what? A line. Third, curve. Fourth, circle. These are the 4 inscriptional symbols that are used for the writing of what? Numbers, inscriptional symbols known as numbers, and inscriptional symbols known as letters. These: dot, line, curve, circle. Now, I'm going to show you how, for example, 4 is made up of what lines? 1, 2, 3 lines. 1 is made up of 1 line. 6 is made up of curve and circle. 0 is circle. 1 is line. 2 is curve and line. 3, 2 curves. 4, 3 lines. You see it? You see it? Look at the 5, lines and curves. 6, curve and circle. 7, lines. 8, 2 circles. 9, circle and line. But remember now, all of them has the dot in it. So you don't have to mention the dot, because they all have the dot. See? The dot is there because to write each one, you must put the dot. You must put your pen down. Dot, curve and line. Dot, 2 curves. See that? Dot. Okay? Because dot is the starting point, beginning. Dot is also symbolically a 0. That's what dot is, a circle. So 0 is always beginning. Look, it's the ending also again here. Beautiful. So you have to now change these numbers now in its right correct order. And the order should be, for example, 0 up here wouldn't need to be here because the dot is already in there. So for example, I'll give an example. The right order should be 1 would be 1, right? Because 1 line. What number would be 2? Which one up here would be 2? Well, the 7 would be 2 because 2 lines, 1, 2. See? 2 lines. 1 line, 1, 2 line, 2. And 3 would be what? You're right, 4 because 1, 2, 3. So this would be 3. So this is 1. This should be the number 2, the symbol. This should be the number 3, and so on. So you do the rest. All right? You write it down, yes, and tell me what order they should be now. I give you a start. Some of you written them to me and you didn't get it correct. A lot of you written and didn't get it correct. So for those who didn't get it correct, you got a chance now to see how it starts off. 1 line 1, 2 line 2, 3 line 3. All right? And so on. So put it in the order. It should be based on dot, lines, then curves, then circle. Thank you so much. Yours truly, Dr. Yates, saying thanks for lending a listening ear and for viewing yours truly, Dr. Yates, on Graspmatyx.com. Stay with me. Much more is coming up on this program as I illustrate or I show you how they should be written in its right order. As I go, I say to you, Shalamti Al. Again, I say what? Shalamti Al. This is yours truly, Dr. Yates, saying Shalom, Salam. Take care.